Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Welcome to Makeup Monday, where I'm going to do an eyeshadow look for us women over 50 who are maybe just beginning, and show you how you can even switch it up to a nighttime look and make it a little bit more dramatic if you want. So the first palette, well, the palette I'm going to be using, not the first one, but the palette I'm using is by Rechel Couture, and it's the Rechel Select Eyeshadow Palette. This is what it looks like. That's the front. I believe that's it has a mirror, and these are the shades. Really pretty. And I'm just going to do, because I'm wearing brown and like a brownish gold today, so I'm going to use these colors. I want to do a neutral look today. And we're just going to get started. So the first brush I'm going to use is my Sigma tapered blending brush. It's my E40, and this is what it looks like. And I'm going to stick that, and these don't have shade names, but I'm going to start off a little bit different, and I'm going to go into, actually no, I'm going to go into this lighter peach one and go above my crease. I'm going to move these bangs out of the way so we can see. And I'm just gonna first of all stamp this on above my crease like that, and just add let me move you up a little bit. There you go. Put a little bit more on, and then we're gonna do windshield wiper motions. You do it with your eye open, especially if you have hooded eyes. You want to make sure you keep your eye open, because otherwise you won't get any color payoff. Because those of you who have hooded eyes, when you open your eye, you don't only see the top part most times. And we're just gonna build that up till we get the pigmentation. And you can also do it in little circles. And I'm stopping right about here. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. And we're gonna just stamp that on above the crease. Take another little bit of pigment, and now we're going to go in little circles and windshield wiper motions, and just blend it until you're happy with the blend. And you're going to go up towards your brow bone. You know, I wouldn't say go all the way up, but you know, high enough up that you'll be able to see what you're doing. And by blending it, you're diffusing it, because we want a gradient look with the next color that we're going to use in there. And we're going to use a darker shade next, and a different brush as well. So the next, that looks good, right? Yeah, that's fine. The next color I'm going to use is this darker one right here. We're going to go in with the dark one. We're going to do our outer V, or our outer V. I'm going to use the Lovecraft Beauty. It says number 3 on it, but it's a tapered blending brush. And we're going to just get that pigment and pack it on. Take off the excess. And we're going to go on an angle. This is not very pigmented, this one, so I'm going to have to build that up. And we're going to do about 1/3 of the eye with this one. And we're going to blend that into our crease, the actual crease. And we're going to just stamp that on our actual crease. It's going to go like into your socket. Ugh, I hate that word. But that's exactly what it is. And as you're tapping, you're also doing little circles. And you can see the gradient because we have a nice color up on top. And then we have this, and we're going to bring this down on an angle, because you want your eyes to be elongated. So you want to do it on an angle. And we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. And we're going to go into the crease. You can just push that in if you're not sure where your crease is. And you're just going to push that in. and do the outer V. So we're gonna go again on an angle because we get that elongated look when we do that, and you're gonna do about a third of that. And you're gonna just bring it up a little tiny bit. And again, do circles, do windshield wiper motions, whatever is easiest for you, that's what you do. And we're bringing that all the way in. I don't like to do a lot under my eyes because with me, it always looks like it's just smudged because I have long eyelashes on the bottom, and I don't like that. So we're doing that. You know, some colors I don't mind doing, like if I'm doing a colorful look, because you can tell the difference between the colorful look and the mascara on my eye. And we're just blending this until we get it to where we want it to go. And just make sure you're blending that in. That takes the longest, is the blending. And this is what we have so far. And you can clean it up afterwards. But see that? You just going like that. All right, and now we have all this lid space. So I'm going to use nothing because I don't have it out here. I'm going to use a packing brush, and I'm going to start off with this rich brown color here. It's a shimmer. I'm going to put that for the next third of our lid. We're just going to pack it on a lot, and we're going to go like that, and we're going to stop about halfway, so you have another third of your lid that you can do, and do the same thing with this one. And if you see, I'm stopping a little off center with this one, and we're just blending it in. Now that looks horrible. No, it doesn't. It looks fine. Now, if you want a more bright look, you can always use your finger, because this is where the shimmer shines. When you use your finger, it looks a lot better. Or if you spray down your brush, it will look just as nice. And that's that. Now for I'm going to use the other side of this to go in with a lighter color. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use this light color or this one. So I think I'm going to go in, because it's shimmer, I'm going to go in with the really, really light one. And I pack this brush with it. You can wet your brush. And we're just blending that in with the rest of it. And after this, you're going to take a clean blending brush, and you're just going to marry all the colors together. So we're just doing this in our inner lid. And that's really pretty. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fluffy brush, a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to use my Sigma E45 Max, which is this one, and it's a clean brush, and I'm just going to marry everything together and just blend it out so I have no harsh lines. Do the same thing on this side, and we're going to turn it around and do this, because we want our shimmers to really pop. And this is just going to put a little bit more on my finger because I want a little bit more color payoff right there. And that is the look we've come up with. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to put on my lashes, my mascara, and my eyeliner, and I will be back to show you the end result. Okay, so this is the look that we came up with. I have on my eyelashes, eyeliner, mascara. I'm just gonna get up close and personal. I hope you like it. Let's put you back a little bit. And if you want, please think of liking, commenting, and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And share these videos. I have 100,000 views on my content now, and it's not correlating to the amount of subscribers I have. So please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Anyone you think would like this content, I would really, really appreciate it. In the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock. Love you.